Hey everybody, look at all who is here already. Oh my goodness, you guys. Yeah, Dave, you are early. Hello, Jesus is Lord. Thank you, Oak Knob Farm. Mary Brown, hi. Making lemonade from lemons. Hello. Oh, you guys, thank you so much for coming and being here early. Wow. Well, you know what that does? It tells me that the notices are going out, so you guys are getting them. That's good. What else do I have here? Alicia, hello. Good Monday evening to you too. Dawn, hello. You're always so full of exclamation points and the cool dude, you know. So, oh, you guys, this is so great. Hello, Robin. Hi. Oh, goodness sakes. It's a Monday on February 10th, middle of winter. So nobody really has anything better to do, right? That's where lives are great for this time of year, I think, because everybody wants to spend some time with one another. I think that's awesome. I am doing well, a little tired, but otherwise doing great. So, all right, Dave, thanks so much. Another Dave. Hey, Connie. Hello, hugs to you. You're always full of hugs. That's so sweet. Sean in Alaska. Hi. Robin, that's okay. You know, it's life. I totally get it. I know what that is. Hey, Kiri, Build on the Rock Homestead. Hello, how are you doing? Cecilia, getting the gang in here. So, Dave, you just pruned your thyme sprouts. Ooh, fresh herbs tonight, courtesy. Oh, that is going to be yummy. And those are all indoors at this point, I'm sure. Hey, Bonnie, hello. So, Grammy Karen, hello. Thanks for coming in. We've got people from all over. So all over the United States right now. I think usually we get a couple from Australia and Holland and a few other places. So we'll see what rounds out the evening here. Who else do we have here? Cecilia, hello. If I didn't say our hello to you already, oh, Canadian. Yes. I'm sorry. We do have Canadians. Yes, Alicia and you. And so sorry about that. Hello, Rustic Traditions. Gail's Garden Herbs. Hello. Thanks for coming in. You guys are awesome. If you hear something blowing here, it's my forced air furnace. So it'll kick on and off. So hopefully it's not like making a lot of noise for you. How's everybody tonight? How are you doing? So I'm sorry, Eli. You're just nuts. You got to start it out right away, right? Okay. Anyway, all right. Yeah, how's everybody doing? So I know it's it's a special day for a lot of people, but we'll get on to that. So, Cecilia, I'm sorry that you're not feeling that good. Head colds are not fun. Hey, Overlook Valley Homestead, thanks so much for coming. Hi, Max. The storms. Oh no, some more tonight. In and out of service. Okay. Well, thanks, Misty. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Hey, Christy. And we have the Healthstead. Hello. Thank you for coming in. Eli, I don't know if you recognize it or not, but you have a wrench. So I expect you to use it well. Your son is recovering. Oh, good, Alicia. I'm so glad. Yeah. It takes a long time to get through all of this. I know. I'm doing really, really good. I was gone for the last few days and a long day of traveling yesterday, so I'm just kind of getting my I'm always tired after I do 12 or 13 hours of traveling, so it's it's up early like 3 o'clock my time. So just trying to catch up. So I am just a little bit dragging today. It gets harder the older you get, you know. So Connie, you celebrate each other every day. Oh, that's good. Dave, you're catching up on the backlog of stuff to do. I'm trying to read this without my glasses tonight. So I just, some days I just don't want to wear them, but trying to catch y'all. Hey, getting started on homesteading. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it. World without rule of law. Good evening. So in Texas, it is storming on and off all day. You woke up at 5 a.m. when the dog hit your head with her paw. She stole your pillow. Oh, Carrie, that's a rough way to wake up on a Monday. Oh, dear. Oh, goodness sakes. Yes, Eli, you can use it on yourself. Overlook Valley, you're having floods, bad weather today. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, yes, I was at a conference this weekend. I flew out, well, I left here Wednesday, but I flew out Thursday morning and went to Tampa actually for about 3 days and just got back last evening. Hey, Julie, how are you doing? You try to catch people. Broussards are in the house. Hello. I may have to put my glasses on. You guys are starting to go faster now and it's blurring. So, all right, let me see here. So Alicia, you had snow and then freezing rain and rain again. Oh, just the snow is fine, but when it rains, it freezes, and I know. About a week ago, I spent like about an hour just chopping ice in my sidewalk because of all the melting and everything. Your dog is afraid of storms. She likes to lay on my pillow and scare. Oh, do you have a spare for yourself then? Oh, okay. I'm good to get caught up here. I'm trying to scroll on the wrong part of my computer here. It doesn't work. I told you guys I'm kind of tired here. Oh, making lemonade from lemons. I think I already said hi, but who else do we have here? Pineapple Express. Is that just wind? Or is that supposed to be rain too? I've not heard of that. So, okay, what kind of conference? It was a Christian Communicators Conference. So there were, it was a group of like authors and speakers and podcasters and something else. I can't remember. Some other people there that actually were trying to learn more about expanding their brand. And so a lot of them some of them that do podcasting want to know how to expand that. So I got to talk to a few of them about YouTube and different things like that. So it was a chance for networking, which is really, really good. It was, there were a bunch of people there that I'd never met before. And so now, I left with some new friends. So it's great. I did know a few people there when I went. And so it was really, really interesting. So I was gone and I'm sorry I didn't get a video uploaded this week, but so for anybody who doesn't know what podcasting is, it's basically an audio file that you can create and upload, and people can then download it and listen to it on their phones and stuff like that. It's mostly like a phone mobile type of application in that way. And so a Pineapple Express is loads of water coming in a storm. Okay. Just trying to look at some of these. So the surface of your soil is not frozen. Wow, that is highly unusual, Dave. in New Hampshire. Yes, that is crazy. Sean in Alaska, what part of Alaska are you in? Because I know that a good part of it's been pretty cold, but now there's like, I was just looking at it this evening, and there is a warm stream that's starting to like arc up way into like northern British Columbia, and I mean, like they're in the mid-20s, way up there, and which is kind of unusual for this time of year too. But so I don't know if it's like an early spring flow that's starting to happen, but we were 30 degrees today, and with the sun getting up higher, it tends to melt a bit now. But oh, okay, Dave, I could do that. Huh. I would have to learn the technicalities about technically doing that, though, right? So, Puerto Rican prepper, hi. I have been so, oh, it's you and then one other person too. Really been worried about you guys that I haven't heard you from you for a while. I wanted to know if you made it through all the earthquakes okay. So, who else do we have here? All right, you guys. Yeah, so anyway, the conference, it was crazy. The conference was really good, and I learned a lot. And also with podcasting, kind of for the business use of it, there's the potential, or the purpose is to reach potential customers. So you can get sponsors and ads and stuff like you would for YouTube. But anyway, it's just a way to reach your fan base, I guess, that type of thing. So, so anyway, I don't know that I'm ever going to get into podcasting, but I do have at least one customer who does it. So it's some good things for me to get to know and to learn, so I can at least kind of somewhat talk intelligently, like I kind of know what they're talking about. So I may not be able to actually put one together, but at least I understand what they're saying. So anyway, on the way out there, like I said, it flew out Thursday morning, and that's when the whole Southeast was getting just pummeled with the storm. The tornadoes were going through and everything. And once it left Minneapolis and kind of just after Chicago, we had to go up to about 34,000 feet. We were trying to get up above the storm, and we had such bad turbulence. I was just taking the plane and just like shaking it all around, and it was like, okay. So anyway, they then went about 300 to 400 miles out of the way to kind of go around the storm. So we went like all the way to the East Coast around like South Carolina, Georgia. So we were in like southern Georgia, and then turned a hard right and went into Tampa. So he was trying to get around the worst of that. But anyway, it was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy, and landed with a lot of high wind gusts. So wind shear is always like a thing to consider. But anyway, left yesterday morning early, and the morning was gorgeous, and the weather was beautiful all weekend in Tampa. I didn't have any opportunity to get to the beach or see the ocean or anything like that, but it was still just nice to see green things and see palm trees and things growing and stuff. But anyway, it was nice when I flew out of Tampa, and then flew into a snowstorm in Minneapolis. So both of my arrivals were just like crazy weather, and yeah. Oh yeah, Dave, that is like those wings are just bouncing around. So I kind of closed my eyes and grabbed the armrest and prayed. So I tend to do that a little bit, but anyway, yeah, it was just crazy. It was so Jesus is Lord. You opened an Instagram account, okay? That's funny. Oh, you close the account in the same minute. That's funny. So yeah, I do have Instagram and Facebook. I don't do a whole lot on them, but I mean they're tools to use, I guess, to reach more people. But I find that mostly those people who are here and watching these go there, and so it's like not really a lot of new ones. So Vashti, hello from Wyoming. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. So who else do we have? Anybody? Heathstead, I'm sorry. Someone told me to get on TikTok and I deleted it within an hour. You know, I was told about that too, and I haven't done anything about that. So, yeah, it just gets really, really crazy in that way. So, all right, we've got Valentine's Day coming up. A year ago, I did a movie on kind of asking about the same thing, but I went and interviewed college students, and some of the answers were really funny. So if you guys want to go back and watch that, it was last February. It was really funny. And but, you know, what does Valentine's mean to you, or what is it? What is it all about? And it's like, it's all about giving. It's all about candy. And paper hearts. And I was like, okay, I think it's a little bit more than that. But anyway, there were a few of them that gave some really, really good answers. But I loved, was it Connie? I think you said that it's like every day is Valentine's Day for you, that type of thing. So I think that's a great answer. That's really good. But I would like to hear from some of you what it means to you. Now, I can't really say a whole lot of my own because I've been single for 32 years. So, you know, well, actually for me, I just, you know, I give cards and little things to my kids and my grandkids. So, you know, that's that's kind of where I'm at with that. And maybe to my parents and stuff. But so Kiri, the day before you were to start 7th grade, you flew with your mom from Arkansas to Dallas in a little commuter plane. Oh no. You hit turbulence and the plane fell out of the sky. Yes, Coke will do that. It's oh my goodness, that would have been a big drop. Yes. Oh, Connie, you're just too funny. Puerto Rican prepper, when is your birthday? So Dave, you find Valentine's Day to be overhyped by stores. The concept is amazing, but they push buying crap so much it bothers me. I know, right? I think you can do just simple, heartfelt things that almost really don't even cost anything, and it means so much more than buying a lot of stuff. For Alicia, it's another excuse for you to buy gifts. Oh, you love buying for your hubby and kids. You love going through your kids' school Valentine's cards. Do they do like the little ones that, you know, it's like Be My Valentine and just the little things that they give out to everybody in school? Jesus is Lord. You give cards and candy to your grands and your brownies to yourself. I like that. I'll have to remember that one. Okay. Cecilia, I'm sorry. Oh, it's birthdays right then. I'm kind of like behind a little here. Sorry. Hey, Mims. Hello. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that on the radar about the thunderstorms. So, hey, Pete. How are you doing? Sunny Preps. Hello. Mostly with your kids, but your mom always sends you a lovely card. You're jaded. Oh, goodness sakes. Kiri, that would be a really great lesson about learning about gravity. Yeah. Hey, Food Forest Permaculture. Hello. Thanks for coming in. You celebrate on the 15th by getting half off chocolate. Oh, that's very good. That's good. So Colby and you were in high school. Yeah, I know you were hard. You guys are so cute. I've been blessed to marry my best friend. We work together, play together. He treats me like Valentine's every day. Oh, that's so great. You do have a good one there. Sorry, I'm really getting behind here. So Annalise, hello. You have 2 young boys, so you enjoy making crafts with them. Handprints, feet prints, you give them to your dad. You know, Dave, don't worry about what society tells you. You know, do whatever means the most to you guys. So, so Sean, you call your daughters and your mom. I know how that is. So, I'm glad to see a lot of people are just, you know, and maybe it's our community, the homesteading community, but that you guys are really just want to keep things simple and heartfelt. I think it's, you know, we're only, what, 6 weeks off of Christmas, and it's like they expect us to go and, you know, spend a lot of money. I just, hey, Stringfield Ridge, hello, thanks for coming in. Who else do we have? You guys are just rocking the chat here. Thanks. You're a sucker for roses? Oh, that's cool, Sean. Do we have to send a note to your mom? She'd probably like roses too. Yeah, I hear you, Dave. So, thank you. Well, kind of the history of Valentine's Day, how we even got here. Now, when I made the video last year, I had maybe 75 subs or something. So a lot of you are new here, and I don't expect that you would have gone back and, you know, watched that one. But so just a little bit of history lesson here. Valentine was actually a real person. He was a Roman priest around the year 250 AD. And it was under Emperor Claudius II. Well, he was kind of an old cranky guy anyway. But he thought that soldiers would fight better for the Roman army if they weren't married, because they would take fewer chances, you know, rather than like, oh, I've got a wife and kids, I can't just, you know, go all out in this battle or whatever like that. And so he actually made an edict that there should be no marriages. Here's the emperor saying no marriages. So what that ended up doing is fostering polygamy and all kinds of things. Well, Valentine didn't think that was such a great thing that was happening, because people were in secret still getting together and still having like, you know, still having families and love relationships and everything. So, you know, that's what people need, right? That's what the heart needs. That's what everything, you know, makes the world go around there. So, so anyway, Valentine actually secretly married a lot of couples, so that they could actually be husband and wife and you know, and have that bond there. But he was eventually caught and imprisoned, and then he ended up writing to a lot of the couples that he knew from prison, and so to encourage fidelity and love, and he would sign them from your Valentine. And so that's where we get that whole thing, from your Valentine. And but he was eventually excuse me, get a drink. He was eventually tortured and killed in 269 AD, so under Claudius II. So anyway, February 14th was declared a special day for him to honor his martyrdom and Valentine's and all that kind of stuff. And the story ended up continuing on. And that was like 496 that was established. So for almost 1,600 years, or over 1,500 years anyway, we've been celebrating Valentine's Day. And just to encourage really love within the marriage relationship there. So it's kind of cool. Anyway, yeah. uh, Yep, there's always stories on the other holidays. Some people think, well, it's just a made up, a heart is a Valentine or something, and it's just a story. But there's a real history behind that. So anyway, to all of you married couples and those of you in love and everything out there, I just wish you a very happy Valentine's Day that's coming up on Friday. I want to do it beforehand, not afterwards, because then it's like, well, it's over and done with. So anyway, I wish you all the best on that. Oh, hey, Paul, how are you? 1996. Neighbor had brought over dinner for your wife because she was very pregnant on bed rest. Oh, yeah. So you're right, Robin. Claudius would send the men off to war for extended periods. The families suffered greatly, and he did not support marriage. Well, it was an edict that he declared that nobody could. So if anybody was caught getting married or being married, they were just like, they were. Oh, thank you, Robin. To you too. Yep, he lost his life doing that. But look at how much love that he did spread before that. So I think that was really cool. Hey, Organic Raw Roots. Hello. Thanks for coming in. I am doing just fine. Thanks. Yeah, it was a little story on Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day to you too. So, yep, you're right, Bonnie. We're all loved even if we're single. So Claudius must have been a lonely, bitter person. I think so. Like, he was certainly had some strange ideas with that. There's another saying that I couldn't find the author, but Timothy Keller is an author says the meaning of marriage and everything. And I just like to read a little quote from him. I think it's just really good. But there's a saying that says, everybody. I think the main thing in life is to know and to be known, and it's like everything in life. And he says to be loved but not known is comforting but superficial. To be known and not loved is our greatest fear. But to be fully known and truly loved is what we need more than anything. It liberates us from pretense, humbles us out of our self-righteousness, and fortifies us for any difficulty life can throw at us. So anyway, so to know and be known. So all of you out there who are married or in relationships, take that to heart. Let me see, what else we have? 6:30 already. All right. So I know we talked, thanks, Dave. We talked about the weather a little bit and everything, but did everybody survive the storms? I wanted to find out. I know that Mimsy said that somebody in their area got killed, but I just wanted to find out if your properties survived, if your families survived, if everybody's okay. So it seems like it's going to be kind of a wild spring here with all the adjustments with the weather. So I don't know. We're still doing pretty good. Had a big storm going through, like I said yesterday, southern Minnesota, Minneapolis, through Wisconsin, Chicago, and now it's hitting the East Coast. So you guys out there are getting what we had, but yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch that Buttercup video, but that sounds really good. One of my when Zach Stivers was, I got such a kick out of that. He was doing a video that it started getting cold and snowing, and he's out building the new shelter for their new goats and everything. And he's like, it's so cold out here. It's just freezing. And he stopped and he looked, he goes, I know, to all of you up north, it's like, he said, just suck it up, Buttercup. It was just, he you got Zach, with his deep voice, just suck it up, Buttercup. It was so funny. I just laughed for like crazy. It was great. So, Buttercup is going, oh, I can now say I've milked a goat while it is sleeting. Ooh, that kind of makes you want to milk a little faster, doesn't it, Carrie? Yep. Hey, Wilterman Homestead, thank you for coming in. Hello. Well, Eli, I'm glad. That's good. So, Julie, you had really wild wind there yesterday. Almost took your greenhouse off. Oh, no. That's in California. So, is that like the Santa Anas that are starting to come in or something? Or what happened? So, Misty, did you accidentally delete her message? She's a good one. She's a good friend. Oh. Okay, Robin. Well, I'll have to do that when I'm in a particular mood and not like busy doing something else, right? So the high on Tuesday, 30 on Wednesday, 20 Thursday. Oh, it's all over the place, isn't it? I think our weather's hormonal. The Romano winds. Santa Anas are down. Oh, okay. Okay. So Vashti, oh, you're in, did you say Wyoming, I think? Okay, so the beginning of your season, you didn't have much snow. So so the wind is bad in Northern California. Oh, it's kind of crazy all over. Do I have any indoor plants? I do have some, and that was actually going to be kind of one of my little topics tonight was, so you guys take care, if you have indoor house plants that are just ornamentals or something, we've been watering them all winter and we water and water and water. We forget that we need to give them some nourishment too, other than just water. So just a little tip, feed your house plants. Because they're not food and they're just pretty to look at and they're just, kind of foliage. I do have one right there. So I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. So there's one there. There's another one. It's kind of hidden. It's back there. And I have a couple aloe plants and just a couple other little ones. Not a whole lot, but yeah, the weather does need to settle down. So Kiri, you've milked on sitting on ice before. Oh, snowstorm. So food forest permaculture. You're on Vancouver Island and the rain has stopped and cherry blossoms are out. Oh, wow. Is that early for you? I mean, we're not even in the middle of February yet. Snake plants are great. They provide fresh air during the night. Okay. So Dave, you're curious to try sticking a pickaxe in the soil to see if we're frozen at all this year. Oh. Oh, wow. No, that isn't right. We're frozen solid. It doesn't help you any, but yeah, that's going to dry out too much. So, yeah, oops, sorry guys. Remember, I got to leave my phone on because that's what the sheriff told me to do. So, anyway, it's part of my plan here for troll protection. Oh, Sean, congratulations. That'll be awesome. Is that going to be your first grandchild? Or do you have others? So Monique has tons of house plants and she cares for them. Okay. Yeah. So if you have just house plants that are kind of pretty in there. And then they also help to actually help clean your air too. So if you have some, help process that through. So, especially for us here where our houses are closed up for 7 months out of the year or something like that. It's nice to have plants in here to help freshen the air and process that through. But anyway, for feeding them, go ahead and put in Miracle Grow or some other kind of organic thing, because it's nothing that's going into your system. So, but do feed them, because they, if you keep watering them, all the nutrients are going out of the pots. Repot them if you need to, because they do keep growing. And if their roots are all crowded in there, then they're going to start dying off and everything. So, so you have aloe vera too. A cherry tree. Oh, that'd be so neat. I really would love to have sometime some little dwarf house plants that are like lemons and oranges and limes and stuff. I think that would be really neat to have, and I just don't have at this point, so I don't know. Yes, Annalise, it is wonderful to have indoor plants. Hi, Gil. Hello. Who's full of hot air? What did she say? You'll have to fill me in. I didn't get that one. Hey, Missy. Oh, that's great. Your elderberry syrup. You are doing so well with just working your homestead to earn money and stuff. I think that's fantastic. Doing great. What do we have? So, your mother-in-law keeps eggshells in a large jar under the sink. It fills it with water. Yep. See, that's, you don't need much more than that. So that's great. Yes, that would, Sean. That does count. So that's great. Your sister just called and asked for prayer. She felt twisted. Oh, no. Oh, cracked her kneecap. Ouch. Yes, Connie will definitely be praying for her. Thanks so much for letting us know. Kira, you got baby goats on Wednesday through your kids' house. I know you're going to ask for clarification on that one. I think it's great. Gail, you're helping your 7-year-old granddaughter to find. Okay. Oh. Yes, that. Oh, and knees, especially a kneecap. Oh my goodness. That's yeah. There's a lot of things going on with people right now. So absolutely. Oh goodness sakes. Okay. So prep tip. I am going to put up a link here. See if I can get it. Prep tip for the week is to have a supply of dry, do-it-yourself laundry soap. It's cheap. You can make gallons of it. And I just put in a link here. This is Mrs. B's, Prepsteader Bob and Mrs. B. This is her demonstration and everything, her video for making laundry soap. And so what you need to do, so this is one of my jars here. It's a quart jar. And I don't know if you can, there's a lot of light, kind of glaring, but you can kind of see the grains here. What I do is I think I have 3 quarts right now on hand, but so I'll need to make some more. But I keep a moisture absorber, a moisture absorber. Can't talk tonight. The kind of in the middle of the jar to help it not turn to a solid rock when it's stored for such a long time. But I made 4 or 5 jars or quarts this summer, and I still have 3. So kind of figure out about how much you use. So of this, you use about 2 tablespoons for a load of laundry. For normal type of clothes. Now, if you have like super filthy farm clothes and everything, of course, you're going to need more. So do that. Figure out how much you use per person in your family, and then I would say get a supply for at least 1 year. If you can do 2 years, that'd be great. But I know people who've got like 50 gallons of this stuff, you know, stocked up or something like that. So, you know, it's easy to make, and here, I'll put that link up again. So if anybody needs that, you basically use, if you don't want to go to the link right now, 1 4-pound box of borax, 1 3.5-pound box of baking soda, 1 3-pound box of washing soda, and 1 bar of Zote, that's Z-O-T-E, a bar soap. They might have a couple different scents or flavors, whatever you want to do with it. Not sure, but anyway, found out that Zote is so much better than using Fells Naphtha, because Fells can be very, very harsh on your skin. So anybody with really sensitive skin, it can like tear it up. So so anyway, yeah, do that. And then if you want to, this is optional, if you want more fragrance in there, you can get like a 17-ounce bottle of fragrance booster, and it's kind of like little pebbles of stuff and everything. And so you can throw that in there, but then you just like grind it all up in your food processor. So I will tell you ahead of time, it will scratch it up if you have a brand new one or a really nice one. So you might want to have an older one that you pick up at a garage sale or something and use that, or even just, you know, if you want to hand grind the shred the soap, you know, with just like a cheese grater or something like that, and then just put it all in together. It's up to you, but it's best to have it all blended in there ahead of time. And anyway, that's my prep tip this week. So I got to catch up on chat here. I'm missing all of this good conversation with you guys. Robin, I want to thank you for having me this evening. Oh, okay. Bye, Robin. Thank you so much. Yes, and I haven't. Thank you, mods, for all the work that you do and everything you do to help run this channel with me and protect me, as well as putting you know, links up and everything. I really appreciate it. Got great mods here. So Gail, you're leaving too. All right. And I know Grammy Karen, if I miss you, you know, and if you have to leave to run to get ready, just thank you so much for being here, so much for coming and helping to take care of things. You know, Eli, if you get too sassy on here, I can always take away your wrench. So you better be careful. Oh. So, yeah. So Castile soap. Okay. Yeah, whatever works for you. Yeah, Dave, the naphtha recipes, I can't use it. My skin is too sensitive to that. So I stopped making it for a long time, and then Mrs. B told me, it's like, oh, this, you can do it this way. It's like, oh, okay. You found that you can't use any homemade soaps as they're too harsh on your skin. They cause me to break out in rashes. Probably the lye, different things. I know that there are some recipes out there, and actually some homesteaders that will make non-lye based soaps. They are softer and everything, but you know, I don't know who they are right offhand. So sorry about that. All right, Kiri, you want to go outside? Oh, I'm so sorry. Um, hey, Mama Z, thanks so much for coming. Is she here? Or am I reading that wrong? Oh, instead you just said Mom Z made some today. Okay. Was it non-lye soap that she made? Yes, and Julie Fragrance will break you out too. So oh, glycerin soaps. Oh, Alicia, okay. Making lemonade from lemons. Yeah, I have a lot of those too. So yeah, eventually I do want to get some soap nuts too. And there's a plant out there that is soapwort, W-O-R-T, that you can actually make soap from too. And I have not found any seeds to be able to grow that though. So I would like to, if anybody comes across those and they know, let me know. So Eli, that would be a good thing to learn. Yeah. So, yep, any artificial additives will break you out. That's why I said it's optional if you want to put in the fragrance boost. I don't have that in there, but that is hard on your skin too. But anyway, prep tip for the night. Stock up on laundry soap. You know, a lot of people focus on focus on beans and, rice and different things and just getting the food taken care of, but they don't realize how important soap is actually going to be if we come to a situation where, everything's cut off and we don't have that ability to get anything. So, yucca soap. Okay. Does it kind of soap up itself? Oh, good, Cecilia. That's great. Yeah, but soap, because when let's say the grid goes down, I'm going to, just kind of scenario here. That also means that city sewer and plumbing and all those kind of things are going to be probably inoperable. And so to have soap, at least to be able to somewhat keep hold of the germs and the contaminants and different things like that will be really, really important. And to have hand soap, if you can have like one soap that would almost take care of everything, that's probably the best if you can do that. But so Alicia, your idea for brushing your teeth in an emergency: use mouthwash instead of water to rinse your mouth of the toothpaste. Oh, you can do that too. Yep. And that's if your water goes down for a number of days, probably. Got to think about long term. Laundry soap be a luxury. Just think of if you've got your clothes and you've been wearing the same thing for 3 or 4 weeks. I think that's going to be. I think it's going to be a health problem itself too. Hand sanitizer. Yep, no grade 2 means wood, ash, lye, and animal fat. Yep, permanent solution that doesn't require storage of material. There you go. It is sustainable, Dave. Well, it depends if how you do your laundry. If you can do it in a when my daughter was in the Philippines, they would have a bucket that they put water in, and that they would just do everything in a bucket and then have one other rinse bucket. And so it's not as ideal as us having our washing machines and running things through, but you make do. Or if you go to a stream, or you do it in the lake, or whatever it is. I wonder if I could wash clothes out in the snow without melting the water. That would be something good to try, wouldn't it? I should try that. Just experiment. So, yeah, you don't need toothpaste when brushing. Just use the brush. Yes, your dentist friend, after your well once broke, he said all you need is the brush. Paste just makes it taste better. Interesting. Making lemonade from lemons. You had to learn to wash your laundry when you were deployed to Iraq. Yep. Just go for a swim with your clothes on. That works too. But it still helps to have some soap to clean up everything, you know. You have your mother's washboard. You said, oh, that's cool. That'd be great. Yep, melting snow. I'm just wondering if it's like, if I didn't have a way to melt it, if it was still just, you know, do it in the snow. Oh, hey, Josh. Hello. I'm sorry if I missed you earlier. Soap bush. It's type of acacia. It works great. Soaks up really good. I wonder if that's like the soapwort that I was talking about earlier. That would be awesome to have that in there. Josh, is it fairly prolific? I mean, is it around, you know, like in many yards, and, you know, is it kind of like all over the place, or is it, hey, good night, Eli. Thanks for coming. Sean, you have dried clothes outside in the cold. It works great if already below. Yeah, it does, because the air is so dry. I mean, it'll make it like a board, but then when you bring it inside, it just kind of softens up. But no, that works out really good. Freeze dried, yep. Fluoride-free toothpaste, yeah. All right. Yep, and collect rainwater for washing, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, there's, you know, you're going to need water for a lot of things. You're going to need it for cleaning, whatever. But I think the point, the main point is that just to have it, you know, to know how important soap is. And that's one of the reasons that third world countries run so rampant with disease when they don't have access to things, or there's, you know, disasters that come through or something like that. The soap is really important to keep the disease level down and to keep the transmission of it down. So I think that that's going to be really, really important. Hey, Brett and Cindy's Tennessee Living. Hi. And Runaway Homestead. Hello. How about soap felting to make your soap last longer? I have not heard of that. What is that? Okay, Josh, so it grows everywhere out in the bush. That is awesome. Yep, Sean, I can believe it. No water is much harder. We need that. I mean, our bodies are, what do they say? I don't know, not 90%, but we're made up of a lot of water. I forget what it is offhand, but hey, Sunny Preps, you just Googled soapwort. The seeds are available. It's a perennial. Oh, where did you find the seeds? That I would like to know. You know what? When my mom and dad were first married, my mom did that too. She would, you know, hang their clothes out on the line in the middle of winter because they didn't have a dryer. First of all, I don't even know if they had a washer. She may have hand washed things in the sink or something too, but I hang all my clothes all the time, and I've had to. There was one year for about 4 or 5 months or so that I had to hand wash all of our clothes. And that's when there were 3 of us here in the house, and we would just put them in the tub and just use a plunger and just clean them all up that way. But yep, Alicia, personal wipes, right? But what happens, you know, a year down the line or 4 months down the line where you don't have access to the wipes anymore? I'm just thinking about, it's like, okay, what can you do to have things so that, you know, you can't go to the store and get them. So that's kind of the thing to think about. So, oh, that's good, Gil. I'm glad. Thanks, Grammy Karen. Hi, Rich Life. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Soap felting. Okay, did somebody's explain about the soap felting? Oh, Runaway Homestead. I have not seen that. So, Okay, it's pretty. 85%. Okay, that's what I was thinking 90%, but that's so 85% of our bodies are made up of water. So, yes, to have that, we need that. So, okay, I'll have to check that out. Um, did Runaway Homestead, did Todd tell you about that like in person, or did he like do a video of that? That would be not neat. So, yeah, Sean, it really is. We've gotten so accustomed to just being able to, turn on the faucet or flush the toilet or whatever it is and get in the shower. We don't realize how much water we do use. So that's okay, Ridge Life. Homemade chili for dinner in the Instant Pot. Oh, that sounds good. All right. Yep, drying racks. I use drying racks during the winter, so I'm getting the moisture from all my laundry in the house. Yeah, Bonnie, you do what you have to do. So, oh, Josh, all right, sorry. Hope I didn't miss you there. Bye, Misty. All right, staining some barn doors. Woo, that sounds really good. Oh, okay, you guys. I don't know if you can still hear me. I just got to notice my connection was unstable. So hopefully I didn't lose you. All right, I'm back. Okay, so is it 1870s Homestead has a video on soap felting? Okay. Yep, Sean, that's it's a good thing to actually really learn is how to reuse the water that we do have and what we can do. So, all right. Okay, good. Thanks. I'm still here. Hey, Thrifty VG. Thanks so much for being here. I'm sorry if I missed you and I didn't see you before. So you have a great evening. I've just glitched for a minute. Okay, that's good. Well, we've got about 3 minutes left here. Is there anything else that I missed? I have a list here. But no, it's just guys, you especially my mods, I want to thank you so much. You guys are the greatest. And it's just so fun to see everybody here, and I'm so glad that you guys are here. So looks like I lost a number of people. Maybe it wasn't that interesting tonight. So I don't know. Tell me if there's anything that you guys want me, any subject you want me to cover on a live, or do you just like chatting? I don't know. I just feel like I always have to bring something to the table here for you guys, but I don't know if you just like to chat or just like to get together and hang out. I could order pizza next week. So thank you, Sean. Oh, that's so nice. All right, Kira, you go lock up the chickens. Hope they're going to be okay. Hey, Dutch, how are you doing? I don't know why you didn't get a message either. So Runaway Homestead, I'm glad that you were able to come in. So thanks, Connie. I really appreciate that. Special needs prepping. Okay. You know what? If you were to give me some ideas on that, that would be great. Like what, especially because like your needs are really, really different. No anchovies. I don't like anchovies either. So, oh, thank you, Annalise. Thanks, Julie. Okay. Prepping to-dos. Okay. That's kind of what I've started doing, that prep tip every week. So we can kind of cover that. And maybe I'll just like develop that out a little bit. We'll see. But anyway, hey, Morris Patch of Heaven. Thank you for coming. Gil, I think I would like to learn that at some point. Right now, it's just crazy for me to be able to focus on something new. So, but I will definitely keep you in mind. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Hey, Barbara. Hello. Any tips for those in wheelchairs would be great. Okay. Does anyone know of a channel that would have prepping info for special needs families? Oh, that would be a really, really important channel to have, I think. Something that would be up there for that. And there's so many different special needs that everybody has, whether it's physical or, other emotional needs or something, mental needs, I don't know. So, um, for those who have, um, wow, yeah, I think the biggest thing to keep in mind is that you need to, whatever you are using on a daily basis for your family member, um, that is um, different than what the rest of your family needs and that you're trying to prep for. But whether it's, an oxygen tank or whether, whatever it is, whatever those needs are, I think it's going to be important for you to look at that and see what can I do? How can I get that provision when the stores are shut down or the access to where you normally get it is not available. What kind of things can you do? Are there homemade oxygen machines you can make or something? I don't know, but I think whatever is needed is going to be really important. And if there are things that you can start stocking up on, let's just say it's adult diapers or something like that, either start stocking up on those or try to figure out how you can make reusable ones or something. I don't know, things like that. So anywho, I got dark all of a sudden. Am I still dark? Oh, okay. Did I back up? Interesting. There's no storms. It's clear skies right now here. So that was strange. All right. Yes, more natural cures when drugs are no longer available. Absolutely. So I think, you have to look at what your specific needs are. I know I'm running over the hour here, and just try to see what you can do with that. And start by just getting a 1 month supply, and then move it up to 3 months supply, and then to 6 months supply or something like that. Whatever you are able to do financially, and then whatever else. So that's all I can say right now at that point. But all right, you guys, thank you so much. So Rain Country has reusable pads. Okay, that's awesome. I know that a church nearby, on like half hour away or something, we have a Christian radio station that's nearby, and they broadcast actually mostly around the world, but specifically, other than the 5-state area up here, they go to Africa, and they just did a program to collect money so that they could buy supplies for young girls, or not young girls, but teenage girls and everything, that they would need, feminine supplies, and they were reusable. It was not disposable. They were reusable things. And that's because the girls there end up having to drop out of school and everything else, and because they don't have anything to take care of themselves, and so they don't get educated. So anyway, there are things out there like that, and if we can buy them for the people and send them to Africa, we can buy them for ourselves and be able to get that. So anyway, just one little tip there. Be a great video to do to encourage other information. Okay. Oh, cool, Alicia. Alicia has reusable pads. Awesome. In her Etsy shop. It is scary having special needs and trying to prep. Yeah. You're right. Rustic traditions, bugging out isn't an option, something like that. So it's just preparing yourself for wherever you are here. So Crazy Daisies has a YouTube on stuff homemade. Okay. Peat moss and a bit of tree pitch in a pinch. All right. That's good to know too. A little bit hard to do in the middle of winter up here, but you know, you can always collect it through the rest of the year. So anyway, guys, I got to run. There are other live shows going on right now, and I appreciate you so much being here. And thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will see you next Monday right here at 6 o'clock Central Time. All right. Bye-bye, guys. God bless.